pass.
But you got to think about field position, field goal range as the young quarterback. Maybe more than one flag here that they're cleaning up.
Yeah, we got flags everywhere.
As you see, Tony Corrente, former Super Bowl referee, is discussing it with his crew.
There are multiple fouls on the play. Illegal touching, offense number 76. This penalty is declined. Intentional grounding, offense. 10-yard penalty. This includes a loss of down. 4th down.
Whitney Merciless coming off the edge. Watch, they put number 85 in the bind. He comes inside, he comes outside, and then Singletary doesn't block a soul.
So now the ball is marked back. You can see Sean McDermott wants clarity on it.
So we did have 2 fouls there. Quarterback.
10 seconds. The clock will stay at 1:55.
Quarterback's in the pocket, forward pass. Where number 76 touches the pass, there is no ineligible receiver in the area. No eligible.
Now this is a 4th and 23, and it would be a long field goal attempt by Hauschka, and he hit from 54 in pregame in this direction, but they're keeping the offense on the field rather than going for the long field goal attempt.
Yeah, you got to think Sean McDermott knows something about the limits of his kicker. Otherwise, you would line up for the 54-yard field goal.
That conference there was to...
It'll be placed at the 42-yard line.
Well, that makes a difference.
Yeah, it's a good
So
job.
now they're
there by
going
the
to
crew.
replace the ball.
Get the correct spot, loss it down for the intentional grounding, and we go. 4th down.
Well, this was Hauschka pregame as he was attempting his long kicks, 54 here. This ball's now backed up to the 42-yard line. So it'll be a 60-yard attempt from there. So instead, it'll be 4th and 27.
And this almost becomes like an end-of-game situation.
10-second runoff. With the game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 1:45 and start on my signal. 1:45.
By rule, intentional grounding inside the 2-minute warning carries a 10-second runoff. But the defense can decline it if they want to. Originally, they declined it, or accepted, declined it. Now they've accepted it.
So this is almost like an end-of-game situation. Do you throw the Hail Mary, or do you start the hook and lateral play? Let's see which way they go.
4th and 27. And draped again by that front, this time Jacob Martin. What was so promising only 2 plays ago has become a nightmare for Buffalo.
Just coming inside, Josh Allen. Here's the reason this is important. It's 4th down, so Houston is going to get the football at the point where he gets sacked. If he gets that ball away, now that's extra yards that your defense has to defend. That's just a terrible sack by Josh Allen, a young guy who's played phenomenally most of the day, with a bad couple of plays in this last sequence.
36 yards lost on 2 plays and the turnover on downs. What a disastrous, absolutely disastrous last 2 plays for the Bills. And then there's this guy who enjoys playing hero, Deshaun Watson. And a timeout will be used here. Back in 15 seconds after a quick word from Royal Caribbean.
Here we go, come on. Woo! Yeah, you know that it's the place to be, so get next to me and we'll be feeling so fine. Get up, right now, get up, what?
Minute 31 remaining. Buffalo was driving in position to at least tie the game. Now the Texans are looking to put it away on the other end.
You got 2 timeouts left. You got to put everybody up to stop the run, because if they get a first down, the game is over.
Second and 5, Carlos Hyde, and it'll be 3rd and a long 2 there. And a timeout, of course, used by Buffalo at the end of this play. Bill O'Brien and his team, they were down 16-0, including the playoffs. The Texans were 0-22 under Bill O'Brien when trailing by that margin. They trailed 16-0 in this second half.
It's been a great comeback. The adjustments they've made, it's been really simple. Let's feature DeAndre Hopkins and let's feature Deshaun Watson in the second half. And Watson and Hopkins have both made tremendous plays. And you got to give credit to the defense. Merciless, Martin, and J.J. Watt.
3rd and 2. As Watt looks on, 9 weeks removed from what was termed season-ending surgery. Instead, he's been a catalyst. Hyde trying to wiggle his way to the line to gain, and that mark coming in looks like it's going to be about a half a yard short. So Buffalo will use their final timeout. That leaves 1:21 on the clock. Aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear, as day has turned to night here in Houston, and then the night will turn to attention in Foxborough for Tennessee and New England. Of course, we will have all night post-game coverage of everything from the AFC wildcard games on SportsCenter and the ESPN app.
And if you're Bill O'Brien, it's 4th and a half a yard. You remade your offensive line. You traded away to get Laramie Tunsil. You drafted Sharping at the left guard. Let's try to end this game either with a quarterback sneak, either way behind this offensive line.
To put it away. Watson straight ahead. I don't know that he had the leverage there. And they're running in from the side, and I think Buffalo is going to get a turnover on downs here. The interior of that Buffalo defense got lower. They got a surge, and they have gotten what they needed based on that mark.
Look at number 98 there. I think that's Star Lutulele. He and Jordan Phillips inside. Those 2 guys close it down, both in that A gap.
It is short. Buffalo's going to get the ball back.
I like the aggressive call, though, if you're Bill O'Brien. Putting the onus on your team, on your offensive line that you rebuilt, and now when you don't get it, you put faith in your defense. Can you go out and hold them to nothing? No field goal, no anything. That's the decision that O'Brien has made, and I liked it.
Second chances are a powerful thing in life, and Stephen Hauschka is hoping that this Bills team gets one and that he can deliver. He has been masterful in the postseason. Remember, he had the Super Bowl runs with Seattle. His only miss in the postseason's a 55-yarder. But right now, Josh Allen has to come up with something. Allen, no timeouts as he runs, and he does so well all the way out to midfield. He laterals the ball. The ball is then batted out of bounds by Dawson Knox, and a flag is down.
You know, he takes it backward. Now they're going to take a look at this as a potential bat. If it is batted backwards towards their team area, it's not a foul. If it's forward, it is an illegal bat.
But how unnecessary was that? Why would you ever do this? It's not desperation.
There is no foul for an illegal bat, as the ball was batted backward and out of bounds. The ball is placed at the spot where it went out of bounds. First down.
I honestly don't know if I've ever seen anything like that.
There's a minute 4 remaining, Boog, and he's acting like it's the final play of the game. Just go down.
He got away with it. No harm, no foul. Hopefully, he makes smarter plays down the stretch.
23 years old in a playoff debut. The pressure cooker of the NFL postseason.
Now, since there is no illegal bat, there was a backward pass there that's going out of bounds. So we'll take a look. Tony is correctly winding the clock, which is key here.
No timeouts for Buffalo. Allen. Back shoulder. And it's Duke Williams. And coverage came from Conley. Incomplete.
It's a really nice job by Conley. The back shoulder is tough. Duke Williams had both hands on the ball, but Conley did not give up on the play and kept fighting and was able to get it out of there. Nice play by Conley.
58 seconds remain. 2nd and 10, trying to get in field goal range. Give Hauschka a chance.
They better block that guy, J.J. Watt, one-on-one on the outside.
Allen, pressure up the middle, survives it, looking for an option. And then drives the ball to the near sideline to John Brown, and it is incomplete. They said he was out, so it'll be 3rd and 10 with 50 seconds remaining. Tried to stay in, but you see both feet going out before he then bobbled the ball and caught it. 3rd down and 10.
Josh Allen can't take a sack here. If it's not there, you either throw it away or you tuck it and run it.
3-man rush against Allen. Wobbler, but able to get it complete to John Brown. And out of bounds, 44 seconds remain and a 1st down, and Hauschka is hoping for that opportunity. 13 yards on 3rd and 10.
What a route by Brown against Conley. He turned Conley all the way around, and then Josh Allen with a nice throw. It's a really good route, though, by Brown. Conley was in one-on-one coverage, and Brown beat him like a drum.
So they're down to the 39-yard line. Within the range of the career long of Hauschka, who has hit from 58, who has only missed 1 postseason field goal. He's 23 of 24 in his career in playoff games. Remember, the last playoff win by the Bills was all the way back in 1995. The wild card game against the Dolphins when Dan Marino was throwing for 422 yards, but 3 interceptions. And Jim Kelly was quarterbacking the Bills. Steve Tasker had the touchdown. They won 37-22. By the way, it was Don Shula's final game, and today is Coach Shula's 90th birthday.
When they go in empty, either it's going to be a quarterback draw or the ball is going to come out quick.
Does the young guy have some magic in that arm? Allen, they give him protection, and he overthrows to the outside. Brown, 39 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Conley meeting up in coverage with John Brown.
Little tug of the jersey there. No harm, no foul. Just good football there. Brown beats him a couple of plays ago. Conley come back, covers him on that one.
Watson's not even looking at the field. There's Allen again. Watt trying to get to him, and that ball should have been intercepted. Bradley Roby was breaking on it and nearly came up with it to close out this wild card game.
Josh Allen, as poised as he looked in the first half, here in the 4th quarter, that's a late throw on a deep out across the field. You can't be late with it.
Right through the arms, right against the gut. And Josh Allen has hit on only 1 of his last 7. 34 seconds left, a 3rd down and 10. No timeouts. There's the slant, and there's Beasley. Remember, no timeouts, but now they're in field goal range for Hauschka to send us to overtime.
So they need to figure out, is it a first down or is it fourth down? If it's first down, you can spike it.
Exactly.
We'll go under review.
That's the point, because if this is a first down, they can get up and spike it, and they don't have to rush the field goal team on the field. So they need to establish the spot of the ball and whether this is a first down or not.
Take a look at the left knee there.
Yep.
And is he touched while that left knee is down? If so, it'll be short.
Yes.
Well, let's determine that if he was.
And if he was touched and is short, now it's fourth down, and you have to run your field goal team on the field. If it's not, if it's a first down, you can spike it and you still have other plays.
Was he touched? Did Hargraves touch him here?
There's the knee.
He touched him, but at what point, though? At what point did he touch him?
Right there.
Right arm. And if we piece a few things together, it appears that ball is beyond.
Here's probably our best look here. Knee down, touch right there. It looks a little short.
Looks a little short, I agree with you.
Difference between a first down and a fourth down.
So if that's going to be short, that means clock is running.
And you got to get out there.
You have to get the field goal team on the field quickly.
They're on the field now, Boog. Stephen Hauschka is on the field now.
And if we come back with a reversal, if it was originally awarded a first down and now we come back with a reversal, with a running clock, they'll take a look at that point on the clock, 10-second runoff back in play.
He's in midair when he's touched, and that's the point. And you can see he's short at that point when he is touched as he's lunging ahead.
And that'll set up roughly, when all this is sorted out, roughly a 47-yard field goal try.
And the Texans have blocked 2 field goal attempts this year.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. Buffalo ball, first down.
Wow. Second time the Bills convert a 3rd and 10 on this drive alone.
Yeah, so Buffalo has the field goal team on, and so he's telling them.
Yeah, but Horkus, the punter,
I know, but
he's up under center.
He's telling him to spike it.
Yep.
Because it's a first down, you spike it. Now it's second down. Now they have time to regroup and figure out how they want to attack the last 20 seconds.
Hey, but let me tell you something. As an NFL head coach, I'm not feeling great about my punter under center in a spot like that, but he got the job done. So now, because of the first down, they clock it. And now it's second down, and the offense can come back out into the field and manage things. But you got to manage things carefully with these tender moments.
Tell your quarterback, you cannot take a sack. So these are going to be quick, out-breaking routes if you want to throw the football, which looks like they will do.
Hey, remember, Josh Allen nearly lost his head earlier, lateraling the ball in a pressure moment. You have to play smart here. And a timeout is going to be used. Well, if this is any indication as to how the next few weeks are going to go, this is going to be a thrilling NFL playoff. And here is the AFC playoff picture. We will see how this drama unfolds. And then Jim and Tony will have all the action for the Titans and Patriots. Vrabel and Belichick, the 6 different coaching combination featuring a former player against his old head coach matchup in the postseason. For now, back to action.
And if I'm Houston on defense, I'm dropping back, playing zone, keeping everything in front of me. The one thing you can't do is give up the touchdown here.
Here's Allen. Clock counting down. He's going deep. And he wanted every bit of it with Duke Williams. That leaves 15 seconds remaining.
I tell you what, if I'm Sean McDermott at this point, you almost just run a quick draw play, get a few yards, spike it.
3rd and 10. Gotta watch that clock. Took a shot last time. Does he do it again? To the end zone he goes. And here we go now to see if we will get 19-19. The latest Bills field goal attempt since Scott Norwood in Super Bowl 25 in a playoff game. Hauschka. "47-yard attempt to tie us up here in this wild card game." And a timeout. The last, as they exhaust all of them, 10 seconds remaining. Hauschka has made from 40, 40, and 38 today. Hauschka has been excellent with postseason kicks. Told you 23 of 24 in his playoff career. The lone miss was a 55-yarder when he was with Seattle in 2016. There has never been a playoff game 19-19 at the end of regulation. Could we have that right here, right now, off the foot of Hauschka? How about it, Buffalo? As about outrageous of a fourth quarter in a wild card game as you'll see, has this to cap it. 47-yard field goal from Stephen Hauschka, his 4th of the day. A 34-year-old veteran. And Josh Allen, the 23-year-old young franchise quarterback. Sean McDermott, some tense moments in those final minutes, but somehow, some way, Bill O'Brien, who saw his team roar back from 16-zip down as Deshaun Watson had that great 9-play drive that he capped with a 20-yard rushing touchdown to start the comeback. And now we're 5 seconds away from overtime, as the squib kick should get us there. A knee down with 4 ticks remaining, as Gillespie smartly does that. And Deshaun Watson, an encore performance awaits, perhaps.
How about these two quarterbacks, though? Back and forth. Deshaun Watson, Josh Allen, both of them not giving in big moments. The comeback, 19 unanswered by the Texans.
The last wild card game to go to overtime, that was Tim Tebow's magical moment. 2011, when the Broncos beat the Steelers 29-23. NFL 100 has over-delivered all season long, so why not have the playoffs start that way? 19-19 OT.
Sounds pretty good to me.
I'll take it, brother. As the captains will walk out. And big number 99 will walk out there for Houston. J.J. Watt, who had the moment that really sparked the team, the big sack, and they responded offensively.
Gentlemen, we'll go to overtime. There must be a winner to the game. We will play the game as if it's a regular game starting in first quarter with the first quarter timing rules. Each team will be allowed 3 timeouts per half. If nobody scores in the first quarter, we will go on to the second quarter and switch sides as we normally would. Any questions? All replay reviews will come from upstairs. Your coaches will not be allowed to challenge the play. As visitors, you get to call the toss. Number 17 calls heads. It is tails. Houston has won the toss, and they will receive.
Overtime when we return to Houston.